What's up, internet? Lee here. This is gonna be a short one, guys. Mike's not here, and Lord knows I have no idea what to say about this movie. Wow. The Other Side of the Door is a supernatural horror film directed by Johannes Roberts, starring Sarah Wayne Callies, who you might know from The Walking Dead, and the dad from Suburgatory, whose name I don't know. Wow, guys. This was a rough one. I'm kind of at a loss for words. I don't even really know where to start. This was a bad one. This was a really bad one. It failed on just about every level, and I'm not really sure where to even start. I wanted to like this movie because the premise is kind of cool. It's about a mother whose son dies, and she goes to a temple where the line between the living and the dead is very thin, and she's able to speak to her son as long as she doesn't open the door, and of course she opens the door and lets her son's spirit back into their world, and shit goes bad. The premise is kind of cool because it's based in Hindu folklore, and there's a lot of backstory that ties into actual Hindu culture, and I thought that was really interesting. But past that, it falls apart in every single way. The acting is atrocious. There's not a single strong performance in the movie. And I don't know if that's the actor's fault or the fact that the script they were given was absolutely horrible, because you could cut about 30 minutes from this film and it wouldn't make a difference, because there are tons of scenes of characters just doing day-to-day mundane activities that don't contribute to the plot at all. I can't even consider it scary. It's not. There's no actual scary moment in this film. It's just jump scares. Nothing but jump scares. And they don't even make sense half the time. It's just stupid things, like there'll be a bird that flies out of the wall inside a temple. There's a dead guy whose head just turns around for no reason. It's just lazy, incredibly predictable jump scares. The entire film is so cookie cutter, and it's just really upsetting. I can't even give this movie props for cinematography or editing, because the editing is jumpy and strange, and there's just scenes that come and go with no real explanation. There's a sex scene that just appears and disappears, does nothing to further the plot, doesn't really fit with the movie. It's just it's jarring. And the cinematography, it takes place, the film takes place in Mumbai, India, and I can't even appreciate the setting because the cinematography is so bad. That's a problem. That's a real problem with this film. If there's any positives I can give it, it's just the fact that it's centered in Hindu folklore, and there's one or two cool creature designs, but overall, the effects are horrible. It's something out of a video game. This is 2016, and they're using CGI that looks like it's from the early 2000s. It's cringeworthy at times. I don't even think there's any spoilers I want to get into. Don't go see this movie. If you want to watch it, don't pay for it. It's something else. It's something else. The acting's horrible, the script's horrible, the cinematography and editing are lazy and awful, the scares, if any, are predictable and cliche. D-, don't go see it. That's it. I really got nothing else to say here. If you like what you see, and you want to see more of me and my pals talk about horror films, whether they be good or bad, click down here and like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you soon.